So for starters, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Ivan Olivas. I am a junior in computer science with a double major in Spanish language. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. However, both of my parents are migrants from Mexico.
Cool. Where'd you go to high school in Lexington?
I went to Bryan Station High School.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
I went to Henry Clay.
Really?
So.
Actually, right when I graduated, I moved right down the street from Henry Clay.
Oh, did you
on
really?
Fontaine Road.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like right there.
Very awesome. Yeah. So what brought you to EKU after you graduated from Bryan Station?
Well, I didn't really feel like staying in Lexington or going to UK because I'm not really a big fan of big cities, especially the downtown Lexington. No, I wasn't really feeling being there. And I had visited EKU for a college trip. I mean, for a high school college visit. And I mean, I liked the campus. It felt small. It wasn't too big, nor was it too small, because I also didn't want to go to a university and it's still feeling like high school.
I completely agree. I get that.
So I found EKU a good fit. They had a majors that I was interested in. I wasn't quite sure which one, but I'm doing computer science, and so far so good.
Yeah. So what do you want to do after you graduate?
I'm not quite sure which field I want to dive into exactly. I'm kind of interested in mobile app development. However, you never know, could change.
It's such a diverse field too. So
Yeah. There's many
limited to one
avenues.
thing.
Yeah, many avenues you could dive into. So first, I don't know. I want to get the gist of all the classes in my program and see which one I like the best, and then pick from there.
Yeah, for sure. So you recently went to Washington, D.C. To protest President Donald Trump's repeal of the of DACA, the Dreamers program that President Obama instilled. Tell us a little bit about your experience with DACA and what that's been like for you.
For me, well, my perspective that I give on it is that of a U.S. citizen. I was born here. However, the audience that the targeted population with DACA is those who were brought here as children at a young age with their parents. So the perspective that I give is that many people honestly don't know what DACA is, nor what it entails and all the requirements for it. People think that it's some sort of complete legal status and that people who have it can get financial aid and can be eligible for some sort of welfare or other benefits. However, that's not true. It doesn't give you, it's nothing like being a citizen. It's just a temporary protection status from deportation, and also gives you the authorization to work and go to school, and have a driver's license. So that's pretty much, the perspective that I give. What else? And that's what I've been volunteering as here locally with the Kentucky Dream Coalition. I've done undocumented peers trainings with other students, and those entail basically us giving like a 4-hour training on topics of including DACA and also pertaining to the immigration system and what it really means to get behind the line when there is, in fact, isn't really one.
Sure. And
all the other avenues of becoming legal and the reality of it and how hard it is. And so basically, I work in trying to raise awareness of those issues and the facts, and basically just clarifying everything, because sometimes people have different assumptions based on what they've heard and on false media.
Right. So you yourself, are not actually a dreamer, right?
No.
Okay, good deal. just wanted to clarify that for, just get it on record
Yeah.
and clarify that. So you work in support of
Yes,
of DACA, so.
as an ally.
Yeah. So what has that been like for you as a student? I mean, have you been really actively involved at EKU with other dreamers? Or is it something that you kind of find outside of campus? Or both?
It goes with both. Like I said, on campus we've done like trainings with like I said, the DocuPeers trainings, and those are targeted to faculty, staff. We did one a year ago, and we we invited staff from the counseling, or from financial aid, and also from counseling, and from other areas of the university. We also did one specifically for those in the graduate program of clinical counseling, just to get them aware of the issues of clients might have, or clients who might be facing issues like that. Outside of campus, inside of campus, we want to work more with other organizations, such as, talking with the EKU Democrats Club. I know there's that. We want to do that soon. And we have also, outside of campus, gotten in contact with students in Berea College.
Very cool.
So try to get them on the same boat. And the main, like the hub of it, is in Lexington. That's where the Kentucky Drum Coalition usually has their meetings, and that's where we hold most of our events. But we want to expand beyond that, like I said, by doing things here in Richmond and also in Berea.
Cool. Awesome. So what was it that really drew you to go into DC then? Well,
I wanted to... I know the main ones affected who went to the DC were documented, and they give their story and, all the struggles that they face, and I can relate to them in not the same way, but I know I have my own struggles with family, with work, and all that. However, those who are DACA, they're dealing with not just, the stress of everyday life, but they have another weight on top of their shoulders, and that is being documented and the fear of being deported. Not only them, but their parents, and having their family separated. And something that just drew me in was, those stories that they have to share. Most of the people aren't really exposed to those stories, and sometimes even when they are, they don't really feel a connection just because they're not there in person, and they're not right there seeing their emotions. But they have struggles, and people who sometimes may say things against them, but they're speaking it from far away, from 1,000 meters away. They're not right there in front of them, they want to make that same opinion, I feel like. So having that personal connection with somebody, seeing and hearing people's struggles, I feel like would change a lot of people's opinion on the DACA and on the overall Dreamers topic, because I feel like, we're humans. We understand people's emotions, and I feel like in the end, that's what's important.
Absolutely, yeah. It's so cool too to see college students like yourself, who it's one thing to have friends that you want to fight for, but you're doing more than just standing up for your friends. You're standing up for people you don't even know, and I think that's really cool and admirable. And it's nice to know that there's somebody out there doing that. So
yeah, there's a whole lot of us out there.
Yeah,
and one thing that I've done is like try to get as many people as I can, on the boat, aware of the issues. If I have friends who aren't really informed on the issues, I let them know, this is what's happening. People who I know can vote, who have a say, I let them know. this person has this stance on this issue, and with the 2018 elections this year, there's a lot of offices up for grabs, so I'll be working a lot, raising awareness for that as well, too.
Cool. Very cool. Well, that kind of answers my next question, which was how are you going to keep fighting for Dreamers? So
yeah, well, just keep raising awareness, keep spreading, I guess, the facts.
Definitely.
Because that's the most important thing. Sometimes people get, the DACA and the Dreamers switched up. The DACA targets about 800,000 individuals. Rather, Dreamers is more, it's more inclusive because DACA there's more requirements that cut off a lot of people. And so Dreamers expands it beyond that to more than that. And we're also fighting not only for Dreamers, but for not having a wall, for not ending family reunification, and basically, that's what our communities want. Our communities don't want a wall. Communities don't want to have families separated. And so we'll keep, raising awareness, whether that be on campus, off campus, and everything in between.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you stopping in and talking about this.
No, thank you.
So.